What's up, Collector fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Man. Back with another rigorous resin review for new PVC, previewed or pre-used. And today we're gonna unbox another one of the Sinister 6. This time,
the Vulture.
by the time we're done, you'll see him unboxed. You'll know exactly what size he is. You'll know how much he is and where to buy your own. Stay tuned all the way through the end and you'll see what we're gonna unbox next. Tony the Toy Rat, just getting started. Haha, knife work. This has never been opened, guys. I keep professing to cut away from it, and I never do it. The box is open. The box is open. Oh, who's excited? I'm excited. There. Take out our safe. Box, pretty nondescript, and we don't need to keep it. And now we're gonna take it, open this guy up. Probably only need to open the one side, and we do. And he swoops up and flies. Okay, guys, this is the Vulture. We're gonna get some better shots here and a full body spin, but what do you think of that? Pretty f***ing cool. Excitement everywhere! Excitement! Set him down. Pause. Housekeeping. Okay, let's figure out how big he is, how much he weighs. So he's right around 1.5 pounds. Very sturdy piece. Nothing moving. No moving parts on this at all. Everything is really stuck in well. Plastic welded. You know, just the way it's built. So there isn't anything to move, anything to break off unless you decide you're going to get pissed off and throw him at the ground. Please don't do that. Waste of a statue. All right, next thing up, how big is this guy? Well, pointing my my tape measure at you guys, just wing to wing on the outside here, we calculate right around 10 inches. So just with any other statue, you want to give at least 2 to 3 inches on either space so you're not overcrowding, but 10 inches wing to wing. And then up here on the top, I know it's a little more difficult to see, but this is right around 12 at the top part of that wing. So if you don't have a shelf that's going to be 12 inches tall or larger, he will not fit in there if there's a top above him, okay? Just keeping things all even keeled. There isn't any places on the bottom to worry about here. You can see that this plastic piece is a separate add-on, and this is how they button them down right here on this corner piece down here, and it looks like a screw on that element there. But that's not coming off. I mean, I can literally hold it by that point right there, and there, although he'll wobble just a little bit, that's because, you know, the weight's on the back. So, hey, there's gravity for you, okay? So this is the Vulture, the Diamond Select, beautiful rendition of the original Sinister 6 Adrian Toomes. If you're a fan of the original Spider-Man, and I know you are, then I think this belongs in with the rest of the Sinister 6. And guess what? We're going to be opening another one just for you. So, hopefully you guys stick around. You learn something new. You like this particular sculpture? This particular guy right now is set at $49.99. You can pick him up at Diamond Select Toys. If you haven't gone there already, please go there. That's where you can pick up your statue and get additional points for other things that they're going to give you for free. So there's very few places you can go. They're going to keep giving you points for buying their statues. Diamond Select is the place you should go if you would like to continue to build that collection and get something for it too. Okay. All right, collector fam, let's talk about the sculpture itself. Some of you may not like that this is the old man version of the Vulture, but this is the classic version of the Vulture, okay? So if we're talking original comic book accuracy, this is the one. This is the one we started with. This is what started the genesis and evolution of every other Vulture thereafter. So this is the one I really wanted to have as part of the collection, especially since he is one of the original members of the Sinister Six. So first, let's look at portraiture. Taking a look at his face here, I'm going to show you this against the comic books. They got this super accurate. They got it perfect. Not only does he look comic book accurate, but he looks like a frail old man in his face. Fortunately for the Vulture, he's only frail looking in his face. Although he's quite thin, which is how Steve Ditko wanted him to be, his strength is seen in his musculature. The pose that he's in, he's trying to get away, and Spider-Man has clearly shot some webs at his feet, which are anchoring him to this base piece here, where there's some metal and some bricks that have basically exploded down at the bottom of his feet, probably because he's sitting there fighting Spider-Man. And that's why he gets hung up here. Now, the webs are what our friends at Diamond Select use to hold him down to the pose. Clearly, this is two separate pieces. The base has this big flexing point here, just a lot like the Beta Ray Bill does, and its only purpose is to stabilize him. So, you know, the engineering and mechanics of it all, that's the point being. That's not my favorite. I think they could do a little bit better than leaving just a big plastic fin at the end of the base, but I forgive you because the rest of the sculpt in this has it. If you see another character that doesn't look like he's flying as much as this character is he's attempting to float and get away, you want to take a look at the overall sculpt and determine whether this is something that you can always look at and see if he's constantly in motion. And here for me, he's constantly in motion. His arms are up and out. The wings that they put on him, so comic book accurate, very feathered, very light. Take a look at the light feathers, and they are detailed all the way up and through the back. Let's be real. He's got a pretty tight bum for an old man. All right, he's got really strong legs for an old man. He's got the white part of the Vulture on his costume, which is comic book accurate. All right, he does not sit on a wall. He will be sitting on a base somewhere. So now we get to put him on the show. Welcome to your home. Oh, you can't see him. Try that again. Oh, welcome to your home, Mr. the Vulture. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Tony the Toy Rat. Out!